this game, it feels like a lot of people are taking it as a just like a pass game. Like
the Vikings or the Bears?
The Bears game. To where they're like, hey, it's not that big of a deal. My question is this game really more important than we think? Not for a few different reasons. One, the NFC North. You can clinch it early. Like, if you win these games, you go clinch the NFC North. Oh, yeah. Two, you're chasing the number 1 seed. Just 1 and 2 there. But,
I thought you were going 3.
but real quick.
He's like, I can't count that high.
He's like, change up, slider.
No, but with that, the reason I'm
Curveball,
saying this is because
slider,
when you're sitting there going for the number 1 seed, or you're trying to clinch a division that you haven't won, first of all, in the North ever, or you haven't won a division since '93. When you're sitting there and doing that, these games like this, when you're a 10-point, 7-point favorite, you cannot let any of these slips. And I know we had this conversation about Monday or Tuesday,
right.
And I think that's why, like, we're sitting here, and I think there's some people who are like, oh no, like, I get, maybe you can say it's a blowout, whatever. You see how serious Dan Campbell's taking this game. He's taking this game more serious than he has other games throughout the year, it feels like. The guys, Aaron Glenn, Ben Johnson. I don't know what it is. I think it's because, and I know Easy hates the Bears, FTB. Like, I think maybe it's because it's the Lions' biggest rival. But this is just one of those games. When you play a divisional game, man, especially when you're sitting there going for a battle, and if you break it down just in the NFC, because if you're tied for the 1 seed, it goes to conference record. So when you're playing an NFC team, and you just cannot drop one where you're a 7-point favorite in the NFL. When other teams do, they do it. We've seen other teams. Nick gave some examples a couple days ago of teams that have dropped those games that they shouldn't. So I think in this battle, you win these games like the Bears, the Packers next week. Let's skip the Saints, the Bears again. If you go win those 3 games away, I bet you if you go win 3 of the next 4 games and you win all 3 in the division, you probably can clinch the division within the next few weeks after that. Like, you're right there. And then you're sitting there talking about maybe we can clinch the 1 seed at some point in the next couple weeks. So that's why I think, like, right now, move the Chargers game back. This game right now, when you're in the NFL, if you have a chance in a stretch like this to go on a run, especially within your division, this is going to flip the season this way, or it's going to keep you here where you're just kind of battling with the Vikings. I think the Detroit Lions win the next 3 to 4 games, and they flip it, and they take a control of the North, and they take a control of the 1 and 2 seed.
And if you win the next 3 games, I agree with everything you said, by the way. You got to assert your dominance in the NFC North, your division, especially this year. When your division's down and you have a chance to take over, you got to take advantage of that situation like the Tigers didn't this year. The Lions need to go do that, and they need to do it with dominance to show that they really are the team to beat now in the NFC North, which we all think and know that they are.